Hey guys, it's John. I was asked to do a short video explaining um, how I get my razors ready to shave and what I do to touch them up. So this is going to be a short video just explaining what I do. So the first thing I do is I decide which razor I want to shave with for the day, and based on that and how many times I've used it without touching it up will determine what I'm going to do to the razor, if I'm just stropping it or if I'm going to touch it up also. So this particular gold monkey that I have, it needs to be touched up before I shave with it next time. So what I would do is I would use my 12,000 Naniwa stone that I have right here. I bought this stone at Straight Razor Designs, Lynn Abrams' place. I'm just going to run the stone under some water. This stone doesn't need to be soaked. It just needs to be wet. So as long as there's a small pool of water on top of it. And then what I normally do is I will just do like 5 to 7 laps back and forth in each direction. And I just make sure that the razor's laying flat and it's just the pressure, just the weight of the razor. You can do X strokes just like this. And all I'm doing is I'm touching up the blade with the 12,000 stone, just like so. You already got a bevel set. You've got already a nice razor edge. You don't need to do much. That's about it right there. And then I'll dry off my blade, and then I come to my strop, and what I'll do is I'll use the canvas side. I pull it kind of taut. I like to keep it almost parallel to my hip, and then I'll do 25 round trips, or laps they're called, and I roll it on the spine. I roll my razor on the spine, and so it's the opposite direction of when you're honing, when you're stropping. So I'm going to start on my strop, and I'm going to bring it out, roll the spine, bring it forward. Bring it out, roll the spine, bring it forward, roll it, just like this. And you don't need a ton of pressure, okay? And normally what I would do is 25 laps. A lap is up and back. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, and so forth. Make sure that when you do what's best for me is I roll my forefinger and my thumb on the razor so that it's comfortable for me. And what it ends up doing is it's like the rolling of the pencil that everybody talks about. And that's what I'll do. So once I've done that, then I will wipe my blade off again. And the reason why I do the canvas is to heat up the blade and prepare it for the leather. Then when I go to my leather side, I'll use my palm and I'll warm up the leather with my palm a little bit, just like so. And then I'll do the same exact motion, forefinger and thumb, rolling the spine away. Okay? Don't be so concerned about doing this quickly. Just get the idea of the technique. Technique and just barely touching the blade to the leather that's what the technique is. That's so you don't roll your edge and you have a very nice smooth edge just by doing this. And I'll do this 50 laps. Up and back 1 lap. Up and back another lap. Up and back number 3. And remember, don't bring your razor past your logos. You don't need to use the whole strop to strop. And don't worry about going fast. The only other thing I'll explain, this is a 3-inch strop and a 3-inch razor, so it fits perfectly the whole blade across the strop. If you have a shorter strop, use a X stroke, which is heel to toe, and you're just coming like this, heel to toe. Once I finish using my strop, I finish my razor on my palm, okay? Be very careful when you do this. You need to use heel first and bring it down and just 5 or 6 laps on your palm. Your palm is the perfect place to hone your razor, okay? Now my razor is shave ready again, ready to be used. I hope this helps anybody. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Also understand that this is my way of doing things. Not everybody's going to like it or do it the same way as me. But if this is something that helped you, then I'm very excited about that. And thank you and have a great shave.